Welcome to part 3 in our Pictocard overview series titled Streamlined Learning Builds Lasting Memory. To help students master basic arithmetic facts, Pictocards use a streamlined approach that incorporates 4 teaching techniques. These key teaching techniques focus on building good memory, thereby increasing understanding and retention. Let's look at the multiplication Pictocard set to see how these 4 teaching techniques are used. Number 1, teach in groups of related facts. Teaching in groups of related facts gives order and association, 2 factors that increase understanding as well as influence what data in short-term memory becomes long-term memory, thus increasing retention. Here's how Pictocards use this technique. Multiplication facts are taught in groups of related facts. They're grouped based on the smaller factor. Since facts in each row of the chart have the same smaller factor, each row is a group. Facts in the same group share a strategy and are learned together. Reverse facts are learned together on one Pictocard. Teaching technique number 2. Teach big picture to detail and vice versa. Teaching big picture to detail and detail to big picture facilitates communication between the left and right sides of the brain, which increases understanding and retention. Here's how Pictocards use this technique. After learning the individual facts or details in a particular group, students update a cumulative fillable multiplication chart, gaining a big picture perspective and strengthening associations. When completed, the chart is a big picture of what students have learned, the 81 one-digit multiplication facts. Teaching technique number 3, students teach. As students talk about what they're learning, the acts of verbalizing and playing the role of teacher, outputting material, cause the brain to go through processes that strengthen memory connections and increase understanding. Here's how Pictocards use this technique. The Pictocard lessons emphasize student teaching in the learning process. Teaching technique number 4, teach students to identify math problems. Teaching students to identify math problems for the purpose of classifying into groups and matching with strategy sharpens strategic thinking skills. Here's how Pictocards use this technique. The identification process is a focus of each lesson, emphasized as a separate step from the process of using strategy to solve the problem. Students are taught what to look for to identify a fact, then they practice this skill by sorting facts into groups. Identification is rarely taught or emphasized as a separate step, and it's usually glossed over, leaving students at a loss at test time or in real life when there's no example problem to mimic. However, students who master the art of identifying math problems will have a strong edge for success in all math. You've heard the saying, identifying a problem is half the battle of solving it. This applies in math too. The 4 arithmetic Pictocard sets are unique resources that provide a fun, easy method for learning the facts. Just as importantly, they contribute to student success at all math levels by building a firm foundation for higher level math, creating good memory using 4 key teaching techniques, and streamlining learning to create order in the brain. For more information, please visit our website and social media.